everybody. My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? For what? For the one, the only Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't
Oui,
seen
oui.
Spider-Man.
Oui. Oui, oui.
Oh, wee wee.
Get back, you French! Go! Go back to Moon Knight where you belong.
Yes, they're in there.
You do. Of course you do. Ugh.
I speak
Anyway,
in your
yes,
general
we're here to
direction.
read Spider-Man, and we have a full cast tonight. I think we're excited for this one. It is the first appearance of the Punisher. Mhm.
We have Graphic Man the
It
Catty.
gets watered away.
We have Graphic Man the Kitty Cat.
Doesn't go away.
Swatting the laser.
Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce our cast. You know him. You tolerate him. He is Froggy.
Hello, it is I, the comic book frog,
Mhm.
bringing
And-
you in another video. LIVI live.
Okay, and if you look over there, you can see him right there. He is Mr. Griff. Ickman, where does his head go?
He's not approved by the Comics Code Code 30.
Yeah.
He's
He is
massaging my
not
head.
approved by the Comics Code Authority. That's right. But someone who is, well, at least he sounds like it. It is Mr. Trusty Sidekick.
Good evening, gang.
And if you look right down there, he's already done. No, you're not. You're not giving it up. You are Spider-Man.
That's right. Thwip. What's up? How's it going, guys?
And well, this guy's gonna punish us all by being every woman in the world to us. It is Mr. Eric Breen.
You're wrong. That's a woman, Erica Breen. She's a beautiful woman. I tell ya.
That's right. Look at the name. Yeah, look at the name. It's Erica.
Yes, Miss Erica Breen.
Erica Chavez. All right, but of course,
Erica Chavez.
Erica Chavez. Yes, he am. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera. That's the first thing I always do whenever we get.
Yay!
Yes. You cheer. Go ahead.
Yay!
And while he has a second, this is for Mr. Breen. 3, 2, 1. Well, I just had to do it. I need a little thing I need to prepare the throat. You know what's coming.
You know, it's great that you're already drinking.
Mine was waiting since last week, but he didn't do it then. So.
Oh, you're no.
Hey, I
But,
know
yeah.
this issue from somewhere.
I forget what number this is. What is the number?
I know. The number always eludes me. I think it was a Jeopardy question.
Is this 127? I can't remember.
I thought it was 130.
Yeah.
No. You're almost there. You're almost there. Just a little more.
131.
No low.
He's different. He's deadly. He's a beautiful woman. He's a woman with a gun.
He's the Punisher.
She's the
And-
Punisher.
Let's not forget to mention the most lethal hired assassin ever. His assignment: kill Spider-Man.
Yes!
Yes.
And behind the most murderous plot of all times, there lurks the Jackal.
Oh,
Well, that was disturbing.
that was wow.
Just like your mother, Trebek.
On
Stan
to-
Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man. The Punisher strikes twice.
Two times a woman. Magnificent. You demolished the Plantaster statue on your first shot. You do as a real Spider-Man, my friend. You'll have performed the world a truly great service.
In a chamber hidden from all prying eyes but ours, two men prepare for the death of a certain wall-crawling hero, and the first step in a master plan of evil takes ominous form.
Spack.
He's defacing a statue.
Eric, you're muted.
Oh shit!
Language.
He's the Punisher.
Oh shoot!
He gets an R-rated.
Don't speak too soon, Jackal, or in my case, don't speak at all because I'm muted. The action on this concussion rifle is still a little stiff, like you make me. I didn't mean to say it out loud. I'll need to have the mechanic look it over before I go against that web-slinging menace.
Certainly. But the point is, you can't kill him.
No, I can't kill him. It says it right there in the caption, the dialogue.
I'm just reading ahead.
You think I enjoy that?
No, but I do. Of course you do, my friend. That's why they call you the Punisher, isn't it? You like the death, the killing, the joyful revenge.
I kill only those who deserve killing, Jackal.
You get angry eyebrows.
And Spider-Man
Yes.
deserves to die.
Excellent.
Crump.
You take out the webhead, I can go steal Christmas.
That's a good one. I'll give him that. Never thought I'd get bored with web slinging, but right now I am so absolutely sick of it. I could chuck my web shooters down the first sewer I see.
I just want to point out the buildings looking all the different colors makes you feel like you're dropping acid. If that was real.
It's the air in this Crummyburg.
That explains it.
Down on the streets, it's bad enough. But up here in Spidey country, it's positively murder.
Croc.
And speaking of murder, fly Bermuda. It looks like the fair crooks of Manhattan have finally come back from summer vacation. I should get some pretty fine pics for J. Jonah James's news rag out of this.
It's a respectable paper!
For house trading puppies. Which may just get him off my back about the salary he's been paying me. Of course, if he knew Spider-Man was snapping all these crime photos for him and not Peter Parker, well, old Jolly Jonah would simply explode.
Hey, you forgot the third J.
Maybe I should tell him.
Hey, boss, look, it's that Spider-Man character down in Detroit. He's coming after us. What are we gonna do?
Relax, people. From what I hear, he's as much of a crook as we are. He probably wants a part of the take.
You're fired!
Wow, the crime gangs of New York have gone international. Buddy, have you got your wires crossed? I'm not one of the black hats. I'm just your average friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And stop chuckling,
Yes.
whoever it is. I heard a chuckle.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did.
Paranoid?
Barry. I'm Spider-Man.
Chuckle.
So we got you pegged wrong, punk. Big deal.
You ain't got me pegged at all.
That just means we take you out the hard way. But punk,
Maybe he does.
we still take you out.
Graphic, I'm concerned. This is the second comic in a row. You've talked about pegging people.
I'm typecast.
Yeah,
At least you offered to take him out first tonight.
That's
Yeah.
right.
dinner first.
Respectable.
Dancing?
There we go. Fat chance of that, handsome.
Why think?
Whoa. He called him handsome. That could be possible.
There we go. Or hadn't you
Progress.
heard? I've got the proportionate strength of a spider.
Yeah.
Minus all the extra arms. And some of the spider's neat abilities, too.
He's talking one of them.
Everyone knows that spiders do handstands. Of course, there's one trick of his I don't have naturally. I'm not what you'd call a web spinner myself.
Get him! I want the punk dead!
Snarf.
Snarf. But I've got these real fancy gadgets that do the job nicely. Not as good as the real thing, mind you, but effective. Wouldn't you agree?
We
Oh,
can't all be
wait, are
Toby
you saying you
Maguire.
can't do this?
Yeah, we can't all have weird Tobey Maguire web spinners.
I thought they were all natural.
And so, a few minutes later, as two of New York's finest arrive a bit belatedly,
You'd think people would stop their cars when they hear a siren. No wonder we never... Oh, huh?
Wow. Isn't it a little early for Christmas presents?
Don't worry, I'll be taking them all.
Oh, no.
you're a mean one, Mr. Bank.
A gift from me to you, officer, though it probably won't do my reputation one bit of good. This entire town's convinced I killed Norman Osborn, thanks to Jameson and the Daily Bugle. Even the crooks think I'm one of them.
You forgot 2 J's this time.
Well, inflation.
Ah!
The J's cost extra.
He wouldn't have noticed had you not pointed it out.
And since I don't dare come forward in my own defense for fear of having my real identity exposed, I've just gotta suffer. And boy, do I ever suffer. How can I tell them that Osborn was the Green Goblin? That he killed Gwen Stacy, the girl that I loved?
In the now classic Spidey 121, not Roy.
Who would believe a known public menace? And worse, do I even want to tell them? What would it do to Harry Osborn, my best pal who I always call by his full name, and roommate? What would it do to him if he learned that Osborn was his father? Bad enough his dad's dead, but if he found out the truth...
Spidey doesn't know that Harry already has.
Yes, he's got a knife.
You want to try that again?
He'd go back to the drugs.
Hold on. Go back.
Yes, go back.
Let's try this again one more time.
Read that again, narrator.
Oh.
Spidey doesn't know that Harry already has.
Harry who?
Oh,
Take 3.
oh well. Pardon me, Dad. Excuse me.
I understand you're dead now, but you still got it.
Spider-Man
Yes.
doesn't know that Harry Osborn already has. Not Roy
Perfect.
Thomas.
There we go. I guess there's nothing I can do. Only thing is there ever?
Angry eyebrows again.
And now I'm happy. Like a serial killer. Wow. Jeez, Pete. Here's Johnny. Ah, the heck with it. Why does Peter Parker always have to be cheerful anyway?
'Cause you're the star, you bum.
Peter, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Betty had an ugly stepsister. Oh. Well, here I am in the flesh, Betty. Is old man Happiness in?
I've got a beautiful voice, and don't you forget it.
It's true, she does.
I'm a beautiful woman with a beautiful voice, and he's with Joe Robertson. But that isn't what I wanted to talk to you about, Peter.
Hey, is that Betty over there? Man, she's a beautiful woman.
Ned Leeds, you know him, the guy I'm going to marry and eventually going to get croaked off and come back to life. And I are going to throw a party this Christmas Eve. We were hoping you could be there.
Oh, well, I'll check my fabulously crowded social register, Betty, but I'd say it's a safe bet I might make it.
Is it true that Betty smokes a pack a day?
2.
Don't do me any favors, loser. I mean, thanks, Peter. I know we haven't been good friends as we once were, and I hope.
Ah, so do I, little lady with a big voice. See ya. I go to beard the lion in the tiger's den.
I left my lozenges at home.
Robertson, this is absolutely unacceptable. I'm the one with the low gravel voice in this office. Me!
Not anymore, Flat Top.
Hi, Robbie. Hello, JJ.
You forgot the third one!
Well, I've got some news photos for you, fresh from the shooting.
Peter Parker, long time no see, amigo.
Parker!
Make it sound so casual that I just came back from a shooting. Wow. That's my name, JJ, and I've got pics for you. Spider-Man breaking up this armored car robbery.
Stop forgetting the third J!
Pay me more so I can afford to say it.
Don't you mention that costume masked menace Spider-Man in my presence, Parker!
Yes.
Yeah.
We.
Don't give me this nonsense about robberies! I want news photos, Parker! Photos about news!
Take a look at this, Peter.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Ah! The New York Star? I didn't know you allowed your rival's paper in the building, JJ. Uh-oh.
You should be saying uh-oh for getting the third J!
The Punisher, I heard about him.
You heard about him. That's good, Parker.
That's excellent! He's only the most newsworthy thing to happen to New York since Boss Tweed, and you've heard of him! Lord, do I deserve this? Do I truly deserve this?
Is this a trick question?
Wow, and I thought I complained a lot. You want pictures of him? Is that it, JJ? J?
Yes, you idiot! I want pictures of him, and I want them now!
Why didn't you just say so? Here, JJ. In the meantime, fill up space with the robbery.
The developing comes out of your salary, Parker! Do you hear? And stop forgetting the third J!
You know, somebody needed to get one of the Betty lozenges over to Jameson.
He's got a screw loose.
A short while later, in the dingy sky over what was once the world's largest city.
Easy for Jameson to say, but how do I find this Punisher guy? He's not going to be advertising himself, especially not on Disney. He's got an R rating. Hold it. There's something wrong. My spider sense is beginning to tingle. That means there's danger near. But what sort of danger? And where's it coming from?
Your mother.
She's a beautiful woman. Like
She's
me.
dead. I can hardly stand it. It feels like my mind's on fire. What the hey is happening to me?
1 second. 2. Now. Fire.
Holy crud!
Why am I talking to myself?
Because you got a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Some sort of concussion projectile. If it hit me instead of that abandoned tenement, I'd be a mushroom cloud right now. Wait a second. On that rooftop across the street, a glint of silver. Is it Moon Knight? It's him, the Punisher.
It's not me. I'm busy, webhead.
He hasn't been created yet.
That too.
I know I wanted to find the guy, but this is a little extreme.
This is an extreme movie show, but thank you.
Whoops. He's headed towards that air shaft. Probably wants to escape.
Or he wants fresh air.
Sorry, pal, but I'm afraid I can't let you run out on me. There are some questions I want you to answer. Mainly, why'd you try to kill me, jerk?
And why do you have Eddie Munster's hairline?
Hey, you're not half bad at this acrobatic stuff, are you, fella?
I'm an expert at many things, murder, including my hairline. Thank you very much. As for your information, I wasn't trying to escape. I was merely trying to reach this. Your kind of scum has ruled this country too long, punk. And I'm out to put a stop to it.
You mean my kind.
I didn't say you people. any way I can.
Whoa, friend. I think we've got our signals crossed. I'm not a
Spat.
he. Oh boy, some sort of titanium alloy wire, bundling me up like thread on a spindle. How do I get out of this mess?
Oh my, we've seen this before.
It's not something I like doing. It's simply something that has to be done.
No consent.
I don't need it. I'm the Punisher. And I've got nothing to lose by risking what's left of my life wiping out your kind of parasite.
See, you just said your kind again.
I didn't say you people again.
Cocaine?
No, but he did draw me on the cover. It's a beautiful cover. You're all alike, using whatever means to get control of the public. Drugs, gambling, loan sharking operations, forgetting the third J. Some of it legitimate, but all of it evil. Sometimes I wonder if that evil's rubbed off on me.
You know, I'm not gonna say it.
That's good. But I know that doesn't matter. All that matters is the job. Like I said, I don't enjoy it, but...
I did it! I broke free!
What? That wire was strong enough to hold 10 men. You can't.
He's Hercules.
I have the strength of 11. I've got a secret to tell you, pal.
You just did. You got the strength of 11.
I'm not 10 men. I'm your friendly neighborhood. Forget it. He's unconscious anyway, probably.
I should hope so. My head just went through a brick wall.
No, the Punisher underestimated Spider-Man's strength.
Yes.
My entire plan's coming apart. I have to do something. If the Punisher's captured, he might tell someone about me.
Look, he's in a chimney. This guy is the
And now I'm trying to steal Christmas. Leave me alone. And the time is not yet ripe for those peasants, or for the world to learn about the Jackal.
Like his namesake, the wiry man in the dark green costume waits till his foe's back is turned, and then he strikes.
Ha! The Jackal's claws dig deep, wall crawler. No consent either, because I don't want it either.
Ah!
And my negatively charged electro prods can prove quite stimulating.
I don't like that part at all.
You'll not soon forget this day.
Oh, someone knocked me unconscious.
Nighty night.
He
Pineapple,
doesn't want
pineapple.
he doesn't want Spider-Man to know that he's involved with the Punisher, and yet he announces himself.
Exactly.
Great plan.
Wait,
He's not gonna remember. He's gonna be he's dazed already.
My boss should have used thought balloons.
Blinded with pain, Spidey stumbles away from the treacherous Jackal as
He's headed toward the edge. I won't have him die this way, Jackal. It isn't just.
Just? Who is concerned with justice, you fool?
Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family, Jackal.
Just so as long as a costume buffoon is dead. Ding dong, the spider's dead.
fortunately for Spidey, the Jackal has forgotten our hero's superhuman ability to block out pain, and
Flip, flip. Flop. Somehow managed to catch that ledge. Now, if I can only stop my momentum before.
Smash.
How? I was afraid of that. Sorry,
no, that's
ladies.
brains. Wait, that is brains. There you go.
Oh, sorry, ladies.
Smash.
Accidents will happen, you know.
Quit looking up my skirt, you prevert.
by the time our hero's extricated himself from the maw of female hysteria and has returned to the roof where he'd been fighting the Punisher,
I didn't think they'd still be here, but I was hoping there'd be some kind of clue. Whoa, maybe there is.
Made by Acme.
Reese Armorers to the trade. I might have hit the jackpot after all.
That
Just
was
like the
that
old
was
comics
89
book.
issues ago, actually.
A different jackpot.
But before he can follow up on the maker of the strange spear gun, there's one small problem our wall-crawling friend must attend to first. He's got a pimple on the back of his neck.
Yeah, it's the worst ones to reach.
And tomorrow's the prom.
My head feels like you singed it with a hot torch. Hot torch. Say, that reminds me. Johnny Storm said he'd have the Spider-Mobile ready today. I could use the extra cash Corona Motors promised on delivery. Oh, no.
No, you don't want Corona.
I don't know if I want to work with Corona Motors.
See issues 126, 127, and 128. Not Runabout Roy.
Oh, not 19. Okay, maybe it's safe. Especially since I still haven't seen Harry Osborn collect his share of the past 3 months' rent. The last time I spoke to him, he didn't seem in the mood to talk about money.
Spidey number 127. RT.
Probably because he spent it all on drugs. Man, I am a case, and I just pricked my finger. Ow!
And this isn't approved by the Comics Code Authority.
Why don't I have somebody to sew my costume for me?
Sew
I'll
some
do
nipples
it.
on first.
I'll do it, big boy.
Ooh, no. Aunt May, is that
You
you?
don't talk about him.
No.
You got beautiful gams, you know that, lady.
I
Oh,
do.
no. Frank
And
chose.
you're gonna see. him
I
next
love
year.
her gams.
Somebody get Frank Cho off of the stream.
We need to see those tentacles, baby.
Here I am getting a couple of $1,000s to build a car for a new non-polluting engine because Spider-Man is a big
Yes.
name. And I've still got to do my own sewing. Ouch, I did it again.
You're a liberated male.
I need a thimble. Next thing you know, I'll give myself hepatitis from a rusty sewing needle. Ah! Got my thumb that time. Pain. So much pain.
He's still there, waiting for me. Because he knows I'm the Green Goblin. I thought he was my friend, but I realize now no one is Harry Osborn's friend.
Even he does it.
I'm all alone.
It's that haircut, I tell you.
Alone with my inevitable destiny.
We'll worry some more about Harry Osborn's sanity next issue.
Even Stan's like, okay, let's sweep him away. We'll deal with you later.
Right now, let's look in on yet another member of our cast. One of Peter's feminine friends, Flash Thompson.
Actually, looks like Jekyll.
That is this Warren. That's you.
I was
Is that
gonna say.
Warren? Yeah.
Mary Jane Watson. Have you seen Peter Parker today? Have you seen this boy?
3,
It's 10 o'clock. Have you seen your
2.
Peter Parker today?
1. Oh, wow. Professor Warren. Petey told me about Brenda Vaccaro. What happened when you tried to talk to him the other day? You know, when all that crazy stuff with the vulture was going on?
Gee, I was wrong about Gwen Stacy. You have a much lovelier voice.
Why, thank you.
It's precisely that which I wish to see about him about, Miss Watson. But first, let's go for coffee.
Why are you looking down my blouse, you old... Oh, no, that's you still.
I'm afraid I misunderstood that he was seeking help for you at the time. Under the circumstances, I naturally want to offer him my serious apologies.
Far out. When I see him, I'll give him the message, Professor. Keep together here.
I definitely will, as I watch you walk away.
I have quite the backstop.
You have nice gams.
Oh, no. Stop with the gam.
They aren't nearly as nice as Aunt May's.
Quiet, you. I
Get
like
out of
the
here, you
gams.
tentacled
I'm a,
freak.
I'm a beautiful woman. But do I even want to see Petey again? Do I want to get that heavy and involved in somebody's life?
I'm available.
See me next panel.
I will.
I mean, the things he's been through, With Gwen dying, he's not exactly Mr. Fun these days. I mean, gosh, he's had 8 issues to get over it already. And if there's one thing Mary Jane's committed to in this great big woolly old world, it's loads and loads of fun.
Ace cleaners.
I like loads.
Do they use Ace chemicals?
Oh no, Will Smith, not again!
No!
Everything gets bleached.
Curses!
Wow, Chris Rock needs to trim his toenails.
I told you I didn't want to do it that way. I want to
Take
do
that,
it this
Grinch.
way.
Give those kids their Christmas back.
My apologies. It was only a G.I. Jane 2 joke. I had no idea he meant that much to you.
You keep Spider-Man's name out your mouth. When I agreed to work with you, Jackal, it was with the understanding we were fighting for the same thing. The complete destruction of the crime world in New York. I did not intend to become a common murderer by allowing a man to fall to his death.
Easy, easy. But he was a criminal, don't you see? The police couldn't touch him. And that's why you had to kill him for murdering Norman Osborn. Why does it matter how he died?
What do you mean I couldn't touch him?
He only
It
had
matters,
4
friend.
You couldn't get a grip on yourself. More or less him.
Maybe if I got a grip on myself, I wouldn't be so crabby all the time. If I'm ever to live with myself, I mean, get a grip on myself, I have to know I'm doing the right thing. And letting a man die by accident doesn't qualify.
Pitiful fool. He's never had a grip on himself, and that's why he's failing. It's very good. I recommend it. I've had enough of your soul searching. Your usefulness to me is over. Finished. The Jackal must turn to other, more profitable things. Now that Spider-Man is
Yes.
dead.
You haven't even seen my body. You're not even bothering to confirm.
I don't think I can see your body.
Alright.
Quit offering me to see your body.
That was one time.
One time.
You hit me with the stimulating fingernails. So
You know? Yeah, I told you you'd never forget. What are you doing now?
What do you care? You just said my usefulness has come to an end. Yeah, I read minds, or more or less, I can read the comic. What does it look like? I'm going to see The Mechanic. You know, that Charles Bronson movie that just came out. I want to replace that wire gun your cowardice made me lose tonight.
You can order one on eBay. Oh, wait, hold up. Not yet.
Not for a few years. By that time, I'll need to replace this weird hat I'm carrying.
Get some silly string. It works better. Well, do take care of yourself, Punisher. We make such a good team, you know.
If that were true, why don't you ever pay for dinner?
Oh.
That's something I'm beginning to seriously question, Jackal.
Because I'm not that kind of guy.
Very seriously indeed.
Don't you slam that door on me.
Too late.
I had him pegged for that kind of guy.
Oh.
There you go with your pegging again.
People that peg me, I can do it myself. That's fine.
Oh. Oh. You're all
You'll never forget that either, Zach.
The Jackal and all of his kind.
Okay, now it starts. What we in the business call the climactic confrontation. Dig it, frantic one.
That's the place. Rice Armorers, just as it said on that spear gun. Let's see what Mr. Rice has to say about a certain customer of his.
Why is he calling him Mr. Rice, you racist?
Is it Reese?
He's a racist.
Is it Reese or Rice? I've heard it both ways.
He is a racist. Yes, that's right.
The Punisher.
It is impossible. We left him for dead.
Come on, gang. See if you can guess who this is.
Aunt May?
Close.
Your mother.
She's a beautiful
One
woman.
second, let me look. Oh, I can't see her ankles. Oh,
She's in the trash can, and Miss Remy is.
But her nephew favors her in that department. I don't know how he survived, and I don't care. The very fact that he's alive turns my stomach. Either that or it was the bad Italian food I had for dinner. This time I'll make certain he's finished. Personally. Let me put on this silly hat first.
It's
Hello?
not that silly.
Anybody
It's
home?
silly.
Mr. Rice? Or Reese? I don't know. Maybe you like both? I don't know.
Have you heard it
Whoa.
both ways?
I don't mean anyone any harm. I just want to talk with you. Mr. Reese? Rice, you have guns in your window on display.
Oh.
Just then, the web slinger's foot touches something soft and yet unyielding. He looks down and
Oh boy. Somebody didn't like you very much, Mr. Rice. I heard it both ways. The way they slashed you up. Like some sort of cat.
You know,
Puma?
when I was a boy,
Rash. Now what? Oh no. It's you again. Won't you ever quit?
Not while you're still alive, Spider-Man. I've heard that both
Spider-Punk.
ways too. Not while I'm called the Punisher. Or Punisher. I've heard that both ways too.
Uh-huh, wee.
Oh.
Yow! You know, for a guy without a fancy costume, you've got the tricks of the trade down pat.
What do you mean, not a fancy costume? You wouldn't believe all the problems it's going to cause in about 40-something years. But I spent 3 years in the Marine, Spider-Man. Yes, I didn't. What?
oh my, somebody spilled their guts.
Reese, I've heard it both ways. You killed him too?
That's right, it wasn't approved by the Comics Code Authority. Somehow I knew you'd say that. Can't we talk over this like civilized people? Or do we have to keep this up until one of us is killed?
I don't make deals with murderers, Spider-Man, even though I tried to kill you earlier in the issue. Especially by a man who killed my friend. Wouldn't be right to let you live after you killed Rice. He was my friend.
You're jumping to conclusions, buddy. Take a look at your pal's neck. Don't those marks look at the least bit familiar?
I've heard that kind of line before, masked man. It always ends up in hickeys. From
He's
men
a
who
nice
kill their
masked
own
man.
mothers. He's a nice masked man's.
Yes.
From men who kill their own mothers for the price of a fix.
They kill their own mothers, but they're such beautiful ladies.
Yes, they are.
It's a crime, I tell ya, son.
And I don't buy your games. No way, my friend.
Oh, that's too bad, Mr. Punisher. Doesn't leave me much choice.
Thank you for the respect.
Because if it's a toss-up between you and me, well, the man I'm rooting for to win is me.
Now, I gotta say, that is a cool. I miss this in comics. The only one who's doing it right now was in the Black Widow. That was
Yeah,
with Kelly Thompson
motion,
and
yeah, the motion.
Casa Grande, or anyways, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Casa Grande.
a few minutes later, when the black-clad vigilante called the Punisher has revived.
Forgive me for being so rough, friend, but I was pretty sure you wouldn't beat me by using kid gloves. Or I was pretty sure I wouldn't beat you by using kid gloves. Now, will you look a little more closely at Reese's body, or Rice's body?
What did you do to me while I was out?
Nothing.
How do I know that?
I
Tied him up.
I don't
Your
know.
answer
I'm
is
not, I'm not into bondage. I did not consent to this.
But pegging's okay.
That's a whole different case.
Peggy is a beautiful woman.
Do I have a choice?
No, not really. Not much.
Lord in heaven, those marks, like claw marks of some kind. I know it can't be Wolverine because he hasn't been created yet either.
I know precisely what kind, and so do you. I've got a handful of them across the back of my head from that pal of yours, the Grinch.
The Grinch, but he was
Yes.
busy stealing Christmas. He didn't have time to did this. But why? It's not even New Year's Eve yet.
I'm starting early. Suing.
One question first. Did you leave the armorer's plate on that crazy rifle of yours, or was it off?
Do you think I'm crazy?
Jury's still out. Then that wasn't the gun you dropped. This jackal friend of yours took it and replaced it with one that still had the plate.
Again, why?
Because it's a trap. To incriminate you, of course. He knew you'd have to come back here tonight, so he planted evidence the cops would have found if I hadn't. Then, to tie it up neatly, he killed the old man so you'd be found with him.
Look, we only had dinner a couple of times, all right?
And I never paid.
He was gone for a while this evening, an hour ago. But what's the purpose?
To get rid of you after you'd gotten rid of me. In case you haven't already guessed, fella, I'm not a murderer. I'm one of the good guys, I think. Captain America seems to like me.
Then he used me like a pawn. He'll pay for that. He'll pay because I never pay.
I'll never. Oh, what the heck?
Punisher
I really hit
broke
the wall hard. I
electronics.
broke the panel.
Say, friend, what's this whole kick you're on? You said you were a Marine, so how come you're fighting over here?
That's my bit. That's my business, you wall-crawling, web-headed, cake-eating, skyscraper defacing. Am I missing anything, JJJ?
Hubcap stealing!
For some reason, they think I steal hubcaps.
Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yes! Not yours.
I mean, no!
Maybe when I'm dead, it'll mean something.
Oh, don't die yet.
Yeah, we have to deface the symbol on your chest first.
But right now, I'm just a warrior with a very bad hairline, fighting a lonely war.
Something tells me that man's got problems that make mine look like a birthday party. Oh no, weird police sirens.
Maybe they'll like the logo.
The
Maybe it's a
Toontown
lady with
cops
blue
are-
hair going, ree.
5 will get you 10, they were tipped off. And naturally, since I'm the only one visible, they'll lay the whole blame on... Wait for it.
Spider-Man! Wait, sorry. Spider-Man!
Yes?
Me. What did I tell you? This just isn't my week. Hey, there's that Grinch guy.
Well, it appears you've escaped this time, web slinger. But I promise you won't be so fortunate again. Oh well, at least I got those great socks from over at the shop. But if I'm going to take over the city, I must first destroy you, and I will. Mr. Jackal swears, Spider-Man!
Yes?
Yeah.
You'll learn more of the mysterious Jackal's plans next issue, also featuring Hammerhead.
And some great gams.
It's the Hammerhead.
That's right, the Hammerhead. We've seen him before. That, my friends, is the end.
That's how I saw Christmas in July.
Oh, is that the story that we were looking for? I don't think it was July though, because the Christmas party was coming up.
I was already doing it beforehand, okay?
Peel it, Graphic Man, peel it off.
You gotta peel it off like a sticker. You just gotta...
Hold on a second.
Swipe it.
And one. Oh, it's gone.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
grab it back.
Oh, you can't escape the comics code. But
They
that
come
was
for
a
us all.
great issue. We want to thank you so much for joining us up.
And as always, we want to say we love these guys. They're great.
Get that off my screen.
Get off. Yeah. No, we don't need that.
Who's
No, as always, we want to say, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment. Did you enjoy the book? Did you enjoy our reading? Let us know.
It's reading. Let us know.
I just want to know who's that guy with the great hair I got my arm around.
So you're already cheating on the Jackal, eh?
Oh, no.
As long as you're paying.
I will pay.
Oh, I think we're all paying for that.
Great,
Yep.
Frank.
Yeah, we're paying so much.
we want to thank you, and I think that's about it. So with that, we just look at you and say, "Oh, yes, the Ko-Fi. It's in the link below." And bye.
Bye.
Eat a Jews!
Excelsior!
Bah humbug.
Spider-